use headphones for best experience. Thanks for your fantastic support. Hi, welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna do another iPad video because I found really nice site that I'm starting to get quite addicted to. It's like a game, and you also learn language. You probably heard about it, but it's called Duolingo. But first I'd like to show you an upcoming exhibition in Stockholm that will start in April. So it's ArkDes, the National Museum Center for Architecture and Design, that will have an exhibition on ASMR starting in April. So I think it will be really interesting if you have the chance to go here. There's some nice animation here on the site by Irene Stracuzzi. So you can check this article, this site, if you're interested. Where the sensation feels good, an exhibition about ASMR. Type ASMR into YouTube and you will meet a stream of faces of hands, microphones and materials. And yeah, it's really nice that they have put a link here to one of my videos. Really happy for that. The history of ASMR. It's the collaboration video that I made together with Whispering Live earlier this year. And I think this exhibition will last until the last of May. So approximately 2 months it will be open. And I'm so looking forward to visit this exhibition. So check it out if you haven't. So today, let's just play some Duolingo. Because I spent a couple of weeks in January, February now in Brazil. And I felt I really wanted to learn some Portuguese or Spanish, because it wasn't always easy to have conversations in English, and it would have felt really good if I was able to speak more Portuguese or Spanish while I was there. And I started to learn some Portuguese and French on this site, but now I have switched to Spanish because I think probably next time I might not visit a country, Portuguese-speaking country, but probably Spanish-speaking country. So, and if you can speak a bit Spanish, I think it's easier also to have conversations in Portuguese. So yeah, currently I'm trying to learn some Spanish, and it's really interesting. I find it really interesting. So yeah, let's just start somewhere here. And also let's zoom in a bit. I am drinking juice. Yo bebo jugo. La niña come una ensalada. The girl is eating a salad. I want to eat an apple. Yo quiero comer una manzana. And one thing that I started to find really interesting is when I stumble upon a word that I find more difficult to memorize than others, because I've never heard something like it. It doesn't remind me of an English word or a Swedish word or a French word or anything. Then I actually want to look it up on Wiktionary. Because even if it takes much more time to learn this way and look up words, read a lot about them, and maybe you can't stop reading and you just click on link after link, I think you earn so much from it, because you possibly learn it, I mean, accurately. You don't have to, next time you have learned it because you read so much about it, probably, hopefully. But if you just try to memorize manzana, it's an apple, then at least I will probably forget it until next time. So let's check manzana on a Wiktionary. Dictionary, online dictionary, where you can also see the etymology of words. So really interesting now in where the word manzana comes from. This etymology is missing or incomplete. Okay, but this is in ArkDes. See if I can find it from Spanish, manzana. So manzana from Vulgar Latin, Iberian dialect, matiana. Shortened from Latin, malum, matianum, a kind of apple. Literally apples of Matthias. Matthias, a friend of Caesar, was a Roman horticulturist and author of cookbooks. Cognate with Portuguese massa. So Matthius, who was Matthius? I guess it's from this name actually that the word manzana derives. Matthius, Gaius Matthius, ancient Rome, friend of Julius Caesar and Cicero. Mattia. According to the Real Academia Española, the Spanish word for apple, manzana, and thus the related Portuguese masa and Galician masa derives from Matiana mala, apples of Matthius, which was mentioned by Pliny and others among fruits that had been recently introduced to Roman tables. I wonder if there are other words that are related to this name, Matthius, in other languages, probably. But it's kind of, the etymological chain kind of stopped here because it was a name, I think. So I will not read more about this. I have to memorize this name perhaps. Let's go back to Duolingo. Yo como carne. I eat meat. And I have no problem in remembering the word carne because we have a word that I have known since I was a kid, and when you learn words as a kid you probably will remember them for the rest of your life. So we have chili con carne, food that I liked a lot when I was a kid. So carne is meat, and I don't have to check this on Wiktionary or anything, I think. Juan wants to eat a banana. Okay. Juan quiere comer una banana. Now I listen in my headphones, and the voice said, I think, un niño. I have to listen again. El niño come un sandwich. I think. El niño come un sandwich. The boy is eating a sandwich. Okay. The man drinks wine. El hombre bebe vino. Now I listen again in the headphones. Can't really hear this. Sí, yo quiero something. See if I can listen in a slow speed. I thought this was like an alien or astronaut. I might think this was an astronaut waving, sending out these waves, but now I see it's a turtle, that it represents the slow speed. Sí, yo quiero beber más. ¿Vino o jugo? Can't hear. The volume is quite low actually. Vino, okay. Sí, yo quiero beber más vino. Yes, I want to drink more wine. Sir, do you want to drink water? Señor. Usted quiere beber agua. I am eating a salad. Yo como una ensalada. Type in Spanish. Do you want juice, Carolina? ¿Tú quieres jugo? Carolina? Question mark, and this other upside down question mark at the start of the sentence. So you don't have to include the tú here. You can also say only quieres jugo. So this lesson is complete. And let's move to let's try travel. First I will read the tips. ¿Dónde estás? You already saw how estar can be used to describe temporary conditions. You can also use estar to talk about the location of places, objects or people. Nosotras estamos en la parque. El hospital está en la ciudad. So, okay, locations is temporary, of course, because you can move to somewhere else. So then you use estar for to be when it's only temporary, and you have the other verb ser that also means to be, but it's more permanent, something that isn't so easy to change. Al and del. In Spanish you never say de, el. Instead these words are combined together into del. Estamos cerca. I don't know how to pronounce this. Cerca. It should be cerca because E before E I think it's S. Before A it's K. Estamos cerca del café ahora. Similarly, A and L are always combined together into al. Quiero ir al aeropuerto en la mañana. I want to go to the airport in the morning. But de and a don't combine with la, los or las. Estamos cerca de la calle. We are close to the street. I have to check how to pronounce cerca. Is it cerca or cerca, perhaps? Pronunciation cerca, cerca. Okay, this is actually from the word from Latin circa that we also have in Swedish. So it means Galician here. You can say it means near. Circa. Of course I can think of the word circa and I remember this. And the word circa is a later form for circum, circum, or from circum and ea, ea. Around, about, round, near, about. Regarding, concerning, circus, circus. So, of course, the word circle derives from this word as well. Around, something that goes around in a circle. And the modern word circus is of course deriving from the word for circle, because the tent with the circus was round quite often, I guess. The circus tent are round in shape. This was really interesting, actually. So in Spanish we have this word for something that is close to, that's around the area. You use the word for circle for that derives from the word for circle, something that goes around. It makes sense when you think about it. Estamos cerca de la calle. We are close to the street. ¿Por qué no quieres ir a los parques? Why don't you walk? Why don't you want to go to the parks? Okay, let's start with the lesson. Which one of these is the train? Las mujeres, los hombres, el tren. Write this in English. La universidad está cerca de aquí. La universidad. The university is near here. Can you say that in English? Yes, you could. According to this site. Okay, the voice said, or yeah, you can read. ¿Quieres viajar conmigo? Viajar, it's an orange word here because it hasn't been showed among these lessons before, and I actually haven't seen it before. I don't know what it means. ¿Quieres viajar conmigo? So maybe can guess. After reading these suggestions, ¿quieres? Do you want to? Do you? Why can't I say you? You want to? What could this be? Travel? Yeah, it has to be travel. Travel with me. Sometimes this site is starting to get slow. I don't know if it's the internet connection that I have or what it could be. It's a bit frustrating, but I hope you don't mind. Okay, viajar I have to check because otherwise I will have forgotten it until next time I stumble upon it. Viajar, to travel. Spanish etymology. From viaje, from Catalan viatja, viaje. Okay, I'll click viaje. Is it a journey or viaje? Yeah, I always forget that the V in Spanish is actually pronounced almost like B. Voyage, journey, trip. Viaje. From Latin, viaticum. It's always interesting to see if, when you go back in the etymology from Spanish, you very often come to end up in Latin, vulgar Latin and classic Latin, and then it's so interesting to see like related terms and descendants, because often you can find a word that you already know in English or Swedish, or yeah, for me it's English or Swedish probably, but I mean a language that you speak and already know a lot of words. It's fun when you see like the connection and that they're related to each other, and you didn't see that when you first saw the word, but then it's like an aha moment every time. So let's see if that could happen here. Viaticum, traveling money, provisions for a journey. From viaticus, over road or journey. From via, okay, via I've heard. Via, that means road, street or path. So yeah, I really don't have to go further back in time here, because via is enough for me to remember. I don't have to memorize it, I already know it. So, viaticus. Viaticus comes from via, road path, and atticus, pertaining to. Now, I'm not an expert on English, so I don't know what pertaining actually means. I have to check that too. Pertaining, be appropriate, related. I found this word a bit complicated. Pertain. Related to. I'll try to remember it. I'm sorry. So relating to a road somehow is viaticus. And then how did I end up here? Viaticum. Something related to a road. Yeah, of course, a journey. Sorry, I know I'm very slow. My mind is very slow sometimes. Of course, a journey is related to a road somehow, a path. So, viaje, journey, trip. Related to roads. Let's continue. Write this in English. Madrid tiene muchas estaciones de tren. Here there are no strange words to me. Madrid has a lot of train stations. Francia tiene muchos trenes. France has a lot of trains. Yo necesito ir a la estación de tren. I need to go to the train station. This was a long sentence. I find this part when you have to listen to what they say a bit more tricky than the other. Roberto, I have to listen again. Roberto necesita ir a la estación ahora, I think. I'll write it and then listen one more time before I check. Roberto necesita ir a la estación ahora. Roberto needs to go to the station now. Yeah, that's what it said. Mark the correct meaning. Is the city close? Yeah, here we have the word close again. La ciudad está cerca. El señor García necesita viajar mañana. Here we have viajar again. I can practice on that. Mr. Garcia needs to travel tomorrow. France has a lot of trains. The same meaning but in another context here. Francia tiene muchos trenes. The train station is close. La estación de tren está cerca. The station is close to the school. La estación está cerca de la escuela. Do you want to travel with me? I think this was the... Yeah, I've heard this sentence before in another context. ¿Quieres viajar conmigo? Do you live near here? Vives cerca de aquí. Juan wants to travel to New York. Juan quiere viajar a Nueva York. Madrid has a lot of train stations. Madrid tiene muchas estaciones de tren. So now we have finished 2 lessons. I think that is enough for today, because now I need to edit the video, so you will have the chance to watch it. And hope you enjoyed this video. It's amazing how many lessons there are that you can unlock as you finish the lessons one by one. I really wonder how much Spanish you can speak when you're at this level. It's really fun, I think. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.